Sanbonani guys, welcome back to yet another video, and we are speaking about the latest episode of Queendom, you guys. So this episode opens up, guys, Ketiwe has a glass of water and she's trying to give the glass of water to Uandile, you guys, but Uandile, like, basically he's having an episode, guys, who's ngubo. He's like, bayeza. Uketiwe tries giving Andile that glass of water, and he just pushes the glass of water. The glass falls and breaks on the floor. Chaos nje. He's hiding himself underneath a table. He's like, bayeza. Uketiwe is like, bayeza. Abobani. Andile's like, bayeza. Yo guys, angazi ukuthi what happened to Andile, ukuthi did ugogo Fungingozi, did she do another spell, or maybe like just the presence of ugogo Fungingozi triggers something, angazi yo. That time Andile, he's trying to hide himself underneath a table because he's saying bayeza. Uketiwe doesn't know what to do there. Untando's also there trying to she also doesn't know what to do. Ukhethiwe-ke atshela uNtando ukuthi let your phone angazi ukuthi kwenzakalani. U-Andile, guys, I'm controlled, like busy speaking things ezingazwakali-ke. Yo, Ukhethiwe doesn't know what to do. She's like, oh kodwa uNkulunkulu wami khashamba ena. Andile's like, ngiyasha bayeza. Yo, Ketiwe's like, Ketiwe says to Untando, sheshisa leti phone. She decides to call Usanusi, and then when she calls him, she tells him what's going on with Andile. He's losing his mind, and then Usanusi tells her ukuthi mela ayokha amanzi, guys, emfuleni, and that water emfuleni was going to help him to calm down or something like that. So then she sends Untando to tell someone to go in. I don't know, Untando, I guess Untando, because she's a princess, she wouldn't go in fuleni herself. She goes and get help so she can get amanzi emfuleni. So busele Ukhethiwe no Andile. Khethiwe then starts saying his clan names, wena wamanzi, mkhuseli wemikhonto entabeni waseKhashamba, wena wamanzi, repeating that before in front of Andile, in hopes that that's gonna do something and that's gonna awaken him or something like that. We see another scene where Ubanzi is standing and he is with Ungozi. But the thing is, there's God there, so they're not the two of them completely. Remember, Ubanzi said ukuthi ugogo Fungingozi, she must be punished. So now he has to play the part and act as if he's going to punish her in front of the gods that are standing there. So Ubanzi is asking ugogo Fungingozi ukuthi boyenzelani lento yenzile. Gogo Fungingozi says ukuthi angenzanga lutho, andenzanga nto mna, andenzanga nto. Ndiyafunga andenzanga nto. Gogo Fungingozi says, like, I've always been loyal to you. I gave my life to you. I would never do anything to jeopardize your trust. And then Ubanzi says, tells the gods ukuthi abamthathe and they must take her away and they must take her to a dark place where she will wait to be burnt. Obviously, then they take her away, but we all know it's an act because remember, Gogo Fungingozi said she's willing to take the fall for him, but remember, Ubanzi cannot stand alone without Gogo Fungingozi. So, yeah, this is all an act. We see uThabang, guys, uhleli nomnganakhe laphayana. uThabang is like, yazi abantu banejeli banomona ngami because ngiyi-parents. Nontando nje ungi-undermine because I love her so much. Yazi ngizombonisa uNtando, ngizombonisa. So angazi ukuthi uThabang mayasithi uzombonisa uNtando ukuthi what is he trying to say? But basically, he's kind of like angry at Untando and feels like Untando has always undermined him. And now that he has a chance, that he's famous, Amasloy Queen are around him, he feels like he's going to show Untando. He's going to show Untando who he really is. Then we see Umcebo, guys, he's speaking on the phone. Angazi ukuthi ukhuluma nabani, ukhuluma nama-invoice, ukuthi bamthumela ama-invoice. Beyakhuluma kanjalo ubungene bani. Uthintiwe comes in, guys, uphethe tray with ama-scones laphayana with team. And then he says, so, hey, when ngicabanga ukuthi kuse-backstage la ukuthi uyangena uzenzela umathanda la kufunani la ufunani lana. And then she apologizes and she says, no, beningilethela amakhekhe netiye. I thought, you could start your day off with tea and, cakes and whatnot. And then it's like, when I like you like to involve yourself in royal affairs. Like when Tintiwe, like, you're not that important. Tintiwe, like, zikhiphe endabeni zama royal affairs. Like, you're not that important. I was just like, the way Ebo was being so rude to Tintiwe, guys. Like, it's as if, like, the way he's looking at her is as if she stings, or as if, like, she disgusts him, or something like that. Or that she's disgusting. I'm just like, Ebo. There, Tintiwe shame when she came in, ungenenge smiling, but once Ebo started talking, like, Moya, like, you could see it just went down. And then, anyway, he's like, phuma la futhi, phuma la, and ungaphindi ungene lana. Then he sits down on his chair, and then he's like, and futhi uthathe la maphepha wakho anukayo, ubani othe ngiyawafuna. Then Tintiwe just stands there trying to apologize, and he's like, hamba Tintiwe, like, uyangisinda. I'm just like, Tintiwe awufundi yezwa. Like, this man, go. And then we see Ubandi is sleeping in his room, guys. He's sleeping in his room alone, and then Uketiwe comes in. She opens his door, and she comes in, and she's holding a knife. Then Banzi's surprised. He can see the knife. He's like, Osazana Yamanzi, like, look, what are you doing here? And Uketiwe's like, she takes the knife, she throws the knife at him, and she's like, me? And then Ubanza abuza like, what is this? Uketiwe athi tata. And then she goes on to say to him, mangithi wena ufuna usihlanyisa sonke? Ile nto oyifunayo ufuna usihlanyisa sonke? Thatha-ke usibulale sonke uqale ngami futhi. Banzi's like, hawu nkosazana yamanzi, I would never do such a thing. In Uketiwe's like, hayi, angithi ujwayele okuwesi, sowenze okuwesi wena mkhohlisi. He's like, nkosazana yamanzi, please ngiyacela ukuthi ungishiye lana. And she's like, angiyindawo Banzi. Dala ngikubaleka, I've been running away from you for 30 years, and manje angiyindawo, like, I'm not going anywhere. Banzi starts saying, hayi ugogo funga ingozi, she's the one who did this. Bengicela ukuthi unginikeze i-chance ukuthi ngikhulume naye, ngimcela ukuthi ayikhuphe, like, she must take away the spell that she put on my brother. Please just give me a chance. He's busy saying that. I'm just like, Ubanzi, for the things he does, uligwala, guys, uligwala. He will apologize at first instance. Ubanzi's ready to apologize. Then we see a scene where Untando, guys, she's sitting by the tree. She's sitting or sleeping or laying down by the tree, looking into the sky. And then kungeneke or Undlovukazi, because she's outside, Undlovukazi comes past and she's like, yes, Untando, Kaise, I can see that, like, Sematandwe Pella, I saw a certain man coming out of your room. Then Untando laughs. She's like, like, it was just ulokuzana ezongicheka ekhuluma ngalo mfana ukuthi umlapho ukuthi he was coming to check her. And then Untando Undlovukazi says to Untando ukuthi yazi Ntando, I was once in love, so I know, like, I see what I see, and all I'm going to say is that if you really love him, keep him close. Because Lendawo, it has a way of separating people who are really in love. Then Untandega says, yazi ukungikhumbuza umkhuseli, because he said the exact same thing. Then you can see Undlovukazi, she gets a bit sad because that's her son. Kodwa-ke Untando, she does apologize for bringing up umkhuseli's name, whereas it's still such a fresh wound in Undlovukazi's heart. So Untando looks like she's falling in love for Umulapo, you guys. We see a scene where, remember Umulapo, he brought a gift for her. I thought it was a scarf, it was actually a blanket. She decides to return the blanket back to Umulapo, and Umulapo's like, but, like, why are you doing things for other people? Like, don't you love me? Don't you want me? all of that. And Untando's like, it's one thing, like there's what I want and there's what I must do. And right now, like obviously the situation her father's in, guys, she cannot afford to be involved in izinto zothando, guys. She needs to focus. So she returns the blankets, even if Umulapo says, look into my eyes and tell me that you don't love me, which ke Untando, she fails to do because she really does like Umulapo, but she does tell him that, listen, I can't do this. I can't do this to Utabang. That's how Utabang whoopie, guys. She's saying, I can't do this to Utabang, and then she leaves him there. Utabang that time was like, I'm like it, guys. He upupunza guys imali yelobola. He brought those slave queens to his room, guys. He's busy spreading the money. He's like, I'm going to spank you guys with this money. Hi, bo guys. He takes out other money kanti esinye slave queen simbhekile ukuthi imali uyikhiphe kuphi phansi kwamatrasi. Yo guys, uThabang yazi he's so dumb. Angazi ukuthi if he's saying he's doing these things to prove to Untando that what angazi, but anyway they're going to rob him, those slave queens. Then guys, we see another scene where Utaluqolo, they are out in the garden with Ubanzi, and Utaluqolo is saying to King Banzi, which is so Unchalu is responsible for all that we saw, and when you knew nothing about it. And then Ubanzi is like, yo, yaza abantu zothemba abantu kanti bazenzela into yabo ecaleni. And then Umcebo says, I think ukuthi lento ugok is brilliant. She was trying to protect you. She was trying to protect the whole kingdom at large. So she did it out of a good place. Ngathi Mcebo, if you're saying that already, Ubanzi is like, Ebo, and yazi ukuthi like I was receives into the scene and all of that, but uFungingozi, she had umfowethu umani umwakho basically. I was like, hey akusiyena umani umwani akusiyena umani umwami loyo. Banzi says uthini uyazi ukuthi lo muntu okhuluma ngaye ukuthi he raised you and he raised umkhuseli igazi lethu, like, and I'm not going to allow anyone to do as they please ngobhuti wami. Then Utaluqolo says he's ukhuluma nomcebo athi yazi baba uqinisile, we can't allow ukuthi abantu basebenzise imithi, next thing basibavumele bazojikela nathi. Ubanzi's like ngibatshenile onophatha ukuthi they need to take her to a place bamvalele so that she can work out a cure, so she can release that curse that she put on my brother. There's nothing like that. Uzothola ukuthi kokufooling was ukhanda something else that's gonna make it worse or whatever it is. I was like, manje uzophisana with the throne nje kanjalo isitulo sami. Like I refuse ukuthi ngivumele lo muntu ohlanyayo nje ovela ehlathini ovela from nowhere to come and take isalo sami. Like I refuse. Then Banzi's like, angelishwa ke we taking that route. I was like, if ukhathele ubusa yisho baba, if ukhathele yisho, I will gladly continue and take over. Yes, Udawa, like this seat, so because he just wants it so bad, you guys. Anyway, we see Andile. Again, he's behind the mirror. He's like, angiyindawo angibuyeli laphayana bazongithola lana angibuyeli laphayana. Then kungene ukhethiwe, guys. She comes in with water, and I'm guessing ukuthi this is the same water that Usani she spoke about. Water from Emfuleni. Then she starts saying the same things, wena wamanzi umkhuseli wezintaba zase ini zase Kahlamba, whatnot. While she continues to say that, then she continues to say ukuthi uphephile manje usekhaya manje uphephile. Then you can see ukuthi Andile is coming back to his mind, because I guess there's a connection between Amanzi Mfula and his calling or his ancestors or something like that. Then he gets up from the mirror and he looks around with hey bo, what's going on? Something like that, and that he's confused. Then Gauketue helps him stand up and she's like, Pepile, like you safe, you're fine now. And it looks like he's coming back to his mind. I guess sharp, guys. He's back to his mind, but there's a last scene that the episode closes by, you guys. And that's when U-Andile is going up, walking up the stairs. I don't know if he's going to his room. Oh, U-Andile is going down the stairs and Ubanzi is walking up the stairs. But they meet one another. They look at one another. U-Andile athule abe ngathi amdlulo. Ubanzi athi mlondolozi. Then U-Andile looks at him and is like, I thought you were gonna say when our man's. Yeah. I was just like, yazini, like this tension here. Hayi ke ubanzi start saying ukuthi ngiyazi ukuthi mfowethu unzima ukuthi ungolele and I'm ready to be punished for my sins, but all I'm asking is that you must bengicela ukuthi ukhusele like the kingdom and ukusele our family name. Please don't send me to jail, because if you send me to jail, obviously it will be an embarrassment. It will be an embarrassment to the family name that a king once went to jail. So he's basically asking Andile, would he kill me if you want to do whatever if you want to, but don't take me, like don't destroy me in a public way that's gonna bring shame to the whole kingdom. Then Yambana Deubanzi says, like, I'm ready to give the kingdom to you. The kingdom, the istulo sobukosi vele, it's rightfully yours. I stole it. Then he bows down. Natati ilokuzayake, his hat, you guys. I don't know if it's a hat or what is that. His hat, lenta koge kade, he takes it out and he bows down and he's willing to give it to Andile. Andile ambegege, atipagama bands. Gives him back that hat of his and tells him basically, now's not the time. It's not yet that time. Like the time is coming where those things are going to happen. Because Ubanzi always wants to do these things in private, in secret. You guys, why? The time is coming where all of these things will be done in public for everyone to see. Anyway, guys, let's park it off right there. That's the recap of the latest episode. Tell me what you think about it. Please do make sure you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge. And I'll see you guys on the next one.